Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shireen, and if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Today, as you can see from the title down below, I'm going to be sharing with you how I got my toddler to start eating vegetables. If you're like me that has a toddler like mine, who doesn't like to eat vegetables or anything that's not edible, like adult food, that's what he likes, but he doesn't like vegetables. So I came up with this recipe and this method to try and get him to eat vegetables, and for me, fortunately, it worked, and I'm happy, and I'm here to share it with you guys. So leave your comments down below as well if you'd like to see me do more videos like this. Stay tuned and let's get right into the video.
First thing I've done is peeled one sweet potato. This is the sweet potato that we have here in the UK. It's spud or whatever they call it. It's orange in color, so it gives the soup the same color as the carrots. And I've diced two. This is not diced. I've chopped them in little sizes. 2 carrots, and now I'm gonna rinse them off, put a teeny bit of salt just to bring out the flavors in the food, because if you don't know, salt brings out the flavor in everything. I'm gonna add a bit of salt to some water and bring it to a boil to boil them soft. It doesn't matter if it's too soft because you're gonna actually blend it afterwards. So let's just get these vegetables washed and start boiling before we get to the next step. So now that we've softly cooked slowly our it's still a bit warm, our carrots and potatoes, you can see they're soft. We're going to go in now with my soup blender, and we're going to blend it out into a smooth soup. You know, those kind of starter soup that they give you when you're in the when you go to a restaurant, that kind of starter soup. That's what we're going to be aiming for. So let's just go right ahead with that, and then we'll come back. So let's get into it. You would have noticed that I left quite a bit of water. The reason for that is because I'm actually going to be putting this back onto the stove. You can't hear me. I'm actually going to be putting this back onto the stove to be boiling the pasta and the chicken in it to actually make the soup. I'm gonna divide it in two because I don't think for one part of it I want to use pasta, and for the other part I want to use noodles, just to give him a bit of heat. It's the same thing. You can actually use it to cook rice as well. I think I'm gonna just do a portion for today with the pasta, and then I'm gonna freeze some so that I can use later to do with spaghetti or noodles or rice and chicken. He hates anything that's like this. My toddler. Right. So I think that's okay for the consistency of this. Let's make sure there's no particles, right? And there isn't. It's quite smooth. No particles, so he's not gonna have a clue that it's vegetable. So let's portion this out now. and then we'll start with today's meal, what we're gonna be doing. So I'll be using my soup spoon to portion out some of this. It's nice and orange, guys. Wow. And I'll freeze it. I'll first leave it to cool down. I'll freeze it, and for today's edition, I'm just gonna go add in, oh, I think I put a bit too much up. I'm gonna be cooking for today and also tomorrow, so I'm gonna be adding some pasta, just about, you know, these kind of pasta. So I'll add about a handful and a half. All right. Oh, I need to uncover this so that it cools. And we're gonna put that to boil. You know, pasta boils easily, so we're gonna put that to boil now. Just cover it so that it steams. And for the purpose of today, I'm gonna be using these chicken Raiders bites, because I've got them and they're soon to expire, so I thought, why not use it? So I'm gonna be adding in those as well into his thing, so that it gives it a bit of chicken flavor. That's why I'm putting it in quite early. I'm gonna break it in half. I don't know, for some reason he's not a big chicken fan, and he doesn't like vegetables. He wouldn't eat the vegetables, but he would he doesn't eat the vegetables, but he loves fruits. So I have to try and balance it, because I want him to get that carrots, because you know carrots is good for his eyesight. I really want him to get carrots, so I'm gonna just kind of like steam this into a nice little soupish kind of thing. Not a lot of water is gonna be left in it, so that's what it looks like now. But I'm gonna steam it but because I don't want to add any more water to take away from the nutrients, so I'm gonna steam it so that the pasta gets soft, and then we'll get right back when it's simmered down, and I'll show you when I proportion it and everything. But for freezing purposes, I've got some nice old good carrot and sweet potato soup here, very smooth. I'm gonna put this in the freezer, and maybe in the next 2 days, when I'm gonna make more food for him, I'll probably do it with noodles or spaghetti, or perhaps rice. I'll just boil the rice in this sauce and add the chicken, because he loves rice as well, just so that I'm making sure he gets the vitamins. That's the reason for me doing this, because I want him to eat vegetables, but he doesn't like it. So I have to incorporate ways as to how to make him eat the vegetables. So we'll be right back with the finished product. So the pasta is finished, steaming and all of that. So this is how it comes out. I am going to there's not a lot of sauce in it, because he doesn't really like soup. He's weird, I don't know. So I kind of like make it like a pasta bolognese kind of thing. I'm gonna just dish it into 2, and then I'll show you guys in the dish how it is. Actually, he might get more than 2 dishes. Wow. It's very tasty, so I'll taste it for you guys. It's very, very tasty. All I did, I added just about 1/4 of vegetable stock, just because I wanted to give it flavor than just the carrots and the pasta and stuff. But it's really, really tasty, and he's going to love it, and without knowing that he's eating vegetables. And I'm quite happy about that, because I really want him to eat his vegetables, especially carrots, sweet pepper. Sweet potato, sorry. He does not even eat English potatoes, Irish potato. He doesn't eat that. So I'm done with that. Let's taste this now. Guys, it's really tasty. The texture though is not the best, because obviously it's like mushy you know, baby food, but it's very tasty. Look at my clothes. It's very, very tasty, guys. I feel like I'm gonna let him try it since he's here. So I'm gonna cool one off. But if I get him to try it, he's gonna want to eat it. So should I actually let him try it? I'm confused. Should I actually let him try it? Let's go. So we can actually see if he's got the same reaction like me. I think it's a bit... So here he is. This is my 17-month-old son, Miles. We're gonna taste test to see. It's hot. 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 Mommy cool it very well. Let's see if you like it. Ooh, I think he's gonna like it, guys. So it's worked. There's living proof. So go on, guys, and try this method. Try this remedy if you've got kids that doesn't like vegetables and soups and stuff like that. This is one method you can definitely try and have them enjoy. And look at him. Yummy. Mommy, that's yummy. So I'm going to take the chance now to feed him as well. So guys, see you next time. Give them a kiss.